Welcome to Red Crystal Dragon. What you are watching is the process for me to make a pirate ship top view, sort of. The clip you're seeing actually took me about 2.5 hours, but obviously I've sped it up because nobody wants to watch that. Not for 2 hours. What I'm doing here is just trying to add the plank boards for the ship, and it took forever to get what I liked to look. I tried to plan out a little bit of what I wanted, and when this thing came out of the oven, it was curled. I was not happy, so it is my own collection. I like it. It's just not what I had intended. But I really like what I did with the wooden planks here. They were really cool. I may do some more like this in the future. I'm working on building armature to do things. This is the coin purse. I used a few texturizing methods that I got from Ace of Clay. So thank you, Ace. And then added the little coins. String, coins, and bip, 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 there they go. They wound up looking really cute. Wow. Cute when you think I just created a skelly. But that's what I like. So, more skellies. All the time. Yes. Creating this skelly now. I've made basic big old shapes and then worked in details. It wound up being really detailed. I loved it. I wish I had recorded the painting, but I did not. But made the skelly first and detailed out the bones and all of that before adding the ratty clothes, which was fun. As you can see, my desk was super crowded. I had a program going on my TV, which is above my monitor, and I was just listening to that while I was working. If you don't know, the device you see on the end of my table is a pasta machine to flatten out the clay. Makes it easier when you're doing very thick things to have the clay where you can spread it out so it's not being crammed into a space. You've got to work with it kind of thin, otherwise it doesn't bake properly and becomes extremely fragile. to have to go back through all the little wrist bones. That was so much fun. And very carefully make sure I didn't lose any details on the plank. Oh yeah, that pasta machine makes doing rat-a-tat-tat-tat really easy. Clothing layers wind up becoming super easy. I did not use a multi-bake method with this one. I just recorded it. And you won't see the sword until it's finished, because instead of a Scully head, I put a sword there. So looks a little different, but it's cute ish. I think it's cute. I'm weird though. Yeah. Ugly Ogress, we're okay. But yeah, that's exactly where I put the sword. And as you can see here, I used folk art paint for the entire thing. I did a wash over top of the skelly to give it that ancient look. Same with the planks. Well, the whole thing had a lot of dry brushing and washes to give it this look. I wanted the sword to look like it had been underwater for decades, maybe hundreds of years. And same with the wood planks and the skelly hands and such. I wanted it to really look like it'd been underwater for a long time. I really like how it turned out. It's been a favorite of my desk for a while. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my website at redcrystaldragon.com and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/redcrystaldragon. And I can't talk right now because this thing is in my ear and it's really weird. But definitely follow me at redcrystaldragon.com. You can find all of my art that is available for purchase there. You can follow me at redcrstl dragon on Twitter and Red Crystal Dragon on Facebook. I do post pictures often on Instagram, so keep a check on that. I also have a Patreon under Red Crystal Dragon. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.